Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of the No BS Airplane Show. I'm mad. I am real mad, actually. Like, I knew this airplane was not going to work on Xbox. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. iniBuilds fucking mid. Has it been 30 seconds yet? Hang on a second. Where is this time here? Wait a minute, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Fuck you, iniBuilds. How about that? Yeah. I said it. This plane is amazing, but it don't work on Xbox. Not only that, you gotta buy liveries for this thing. They're free. They're free on PC, but not for you, Xbox. No, not for you, Xbox. We gonna get you for $5 a pack. We learned that from PMDG on Microsoft 2020. We learned it from PMDG because they did the same thing. Pack 1, Pack 2, Pack 3. How about we just spent $80 on your airplane? How about you give us some free liveries? Just saying. I'm fired up tonight, man. Had a great month at work. I'm feeling good. Looking forward, oh man, I was looking forward to this airplane coming out. I'm sure it runs fine on PC. We're going to try it on PC probably Thursday night. Definitely not tomorrow night, but maybe Thursday night. I'm sure it works fine on PC, but I knew it. I got off of work. I was like, man, they said this airplane was coming out this month. Well, this month is almost like a new month. It's almost a new month in a few hours. Man. Got off of work, checked my phone. First news article I had, TriStar is now available. Yes! Did what I had to do after work. Now, this is an Xbox Series X. I have like nothing on my hard drive, by the way. So if anybody wants to I can show you, but I really have like nothing on here. I have like I have like 500 gigs left, pretty much. All my settings, I have them at low. Okay. This is a Series X, by the way, X. I've never I haven't really had too many issues with this thing with 2024. 2020, I had some issues, but yeah, man. And then I turned off photogrammetry as well. Okay. We have traffic is offline. So like I've done kind of what you need to do to try to preserve the frame rate and all that. Let me show you the livery packs real quick. Hang on a second. See, I was planning on starting up in the air and, you know, starting to stream while I was mid-flight. Well, you can't do that when the whole thing crashes down on you. All right, so we have iniBuilds. That's a cool looking airplane, Super Hornet. Okay. Let's see here, iniBuilds. And let's go to, oh, here we go, livery packs, okay. Yeah, they should be down at the bottom. I bought one of them. But yeah, these mugs are $5 a piece. See? $5 a piece, but it's free. It's free for you on PC. But not for you, Xbox. No, not for you. All right, and what I was trying to do, I was trying to fly from Atlanta to Philly, which is the first flight, supposedly one of the first flights ever done. Now, it wasn't Eastern Airlines, it was Delta. But still, I wanted to do it. I didn't care if it was the wrong livery, not tonight. So you have standard cabin, cabin with lounge and engine pod, cabin with lounge, and then standard cabin and engine pod. So I did cabin with lounge and engine pod before. We're going to do this one this time. Let's try to get that. I want to try that same livery again because I want to see Eastern Airlines. I used to fly on Easterns quite a bit when I was younger, when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid. All right, let's go to Atlanta. Yay, Atlanta, yay. No, bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, come on. Stop trolling me. Stop trolling me, man. There we is. Here we are. I even have live weather turned off too. I just have clear skies. It's broken ass game. Broken. You know, everything tier 1, AAA when it gets launched nowadays is broken. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Xbox. All right, I'll park over here again. It looks really good. Like the interior, the tablet's really good. Like, it's a good looking airplane. I really like the interface of the tablet. That it's a new look for iniBuilds. I like it a lot. There are some positives. I'm sure if I was on PC right now, I'd be like gooning all over this airplane. Like all over every seat, everywhere. But that's not the case. I'm going through pain tonight, so you guys don't have to go through pain. I'll go through the pain, you don't have to do it. We'll make it pretty outside. We'll make it daytime. All right, maybe it won't crash this time. Oh, I don't need to do that. We need to do... Which button is it? There we go. I have my mouse as well, but I don't use the mouse too much when I'm on Xbox. Not unless I really, really have to. Sometimes you have to. But yeah, I mean, it looks really good on Xbox. Now, granted, I have everything on low right now. So maybe some of the textures won't look, but I mean, for a console, it looks great. Now, I don't know if that's the tail number. I'll get to the top part in a second. So I put this tail number in. I don't know if that's the tail number because I put it in there, or if that's just the one that shows up on everyone. You know, so I decided to input the exact tail number from the livery. Now the Whisper liner, I could have sworn the Bay 146 is called, oh, that's the Whisper Jet. Whisper liner, Whisper Jet. I never knew that thing was called a Whisper liner. I thought this thing would be loud, like a fat old man snoring at night. Like a fat old man snoring at night, Jack. So we got Navigraph connected already. We have SimBrief connected already. You can change brightness, cabin lighting, audio, third party, which is this, aircraft. Okay, it did keep what I like. Then I usually have realistic parking brake on when I'm using my system because I can use the rudder pedals to hold the brake and all that. I'm not doing that today. Now helper, top of descent calculator, pretty nice. Panel states, and then we'll do cold and dark. And then we have autocomplete, which we're gonna go through. This is me using this is what crushed it last time. So we have our ground. We can get our GPU connected. Have our load sheet. Let's import SimBrief. Pretty cool. We have our flight plan. We can send that to the system. That's pretty cool. Takeoff performance. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is what happened last time. Here we go. Are we gonna crash? Are we gonna crash? I don't know what else I could turn down, really. I don't. Let me just look again. No, I got everything on low. The only thing I can do is just turn it off. Like, let's see here, online. I'll turn off live weather as well. We'll do that. Unlimited bandwidth. Yeah, you know, there's nothing really else you can turn down. See, it takes a while for the textures to come in, but once they pop up, they look pretty good. The switches up here work as well. All the circuits work. That is very good iniBuilds. That is very good. I'm used to looking over here at the camera. That's very good iniBuilds. I have a different kind of setup when I'm doing Xbox. But yeah, that's good iniBuilds. I like that. It's very nice. We have our engineer table back here. Now, I made it into the cabin last time. Let's see if we can get in here. We have all kinds of fat American stuff to keep America fat. Where's Whitaker's drink?
The cabin is ready for departure.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, look, Coca-Cola. Product placement. Budweiser, more product placement. We are the king of product placement. Gonna bust that cherry. Yeah, boy. I mean, it looks good in here. Can we interact with the dough? Is it that level of entertainment with this airplane? No, it's not. All right, let's jump back in the cabin. And like I said, I was planning on doing this from outside, you know, like flying the airplane, but you didn't have that. All right, let's try. We're gonna do autocomplete.
Got it. Pre-flighting now. Stand by.
So here's all our light switches, flood, instrument, utility, glare shield, PA. That's right. This is one of those where you used to have to pick it up and talk. All right, oxygen. Oh, very cool. That is cool. All right, did they complete it? Oh, we're still waiting for the APU.
Hey mate, just got that flow done. She's all set.
Nice. All right. I like how it's got the green. There's some nice things about, I mean, like, there's some really cool things about this airplane. Like, I am not used to seeing iniBuilds do some of this kind of stuff. That doesn't give you a pass, by the way, for building a subpar version for Xbox. You wouldn't do that for PlayStation. I bet you if this mug was available on PlayStation, it would be perfect. Xbox, we always get treated like stepchildren. This is a cool looking plane, man. I am gonna learn the hell out of this airplane. I've been talking about it for a while, like learning one airplane very well. I did it with the Bay 146 and the RJ. Like, I know those planes kind of like in and out, like, very well. The Piper Turbo Arrow 3 and 4 and the, you know, the Comanche 250. Like, I know those really well. I'm gonna do that with this one too. As long as there's material to study. You know, as long as I can find some material to study, because I was doing that with the F-28 for a while. All right, APU is not on yet. Where is the APU? It's probably in the engineer. Oh. Oh! Tablet went out again. And it might be because we're in Atlanta. But that really, I mean, that shouldn't make a difference on Xbox when you got everything on low. All right, so we have hydraulics. Let's find the APU. It's probably back here. Yeah, APU control. It's not even on. Let's turn it on. We have to hold the start button in. No. All right, let's click on the button and try to get it. Oh, well, maybe this is why we can't complete it. Hello, McFly, hello. Oh, yeah, Biff. Maybe we should try it at a different airport. All right, I got one last trick. Let's go back to end flight. I got one last trick up my sleeve at Atlanta here. Let's try standard. Maybe the regular is too much for us. Maybe our Series X can't handle the girthiness of standard cabin. So maybe we need to do standard cabin. Maybe then we'll be okay. I'm gonna keep going with the same livery. I am gonna change the identification just to see if it shows up on the tail number or not. All right, let's do that. There we go, okay. All right, now let's, we'll try this one more again here at Atlanta with standard. If it doesn't work here this time, then maybe we'll try it at a different airport. And if it doesn't work then, we gonna call it a night. I'm not doing a full flight, by the way. This is just like, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it on Xbox tonight, and so far, as long as we don't move the camera, it's a beautiful airplane. It's like, if we just stand still, it's okay. You can play this on Xbox all you want, just don't move the camera. Leave the camera where it is. Look, our plane's right there. We can see it. Yay! Yay! It's our plane. So disappointed, man. I really am. God, I was hoping to fly this airplane tonight. I was looking forward to it. This is like the one plane I've been really looking forward to for a while. I haven't said anything about it really because I dog the shit out of iniBuilds all the time. Yeah, I have not, I dog the shit out of them as much as I can. Because you're lazy iniBuilds. You build very mid, just barely a level over Captain Sim. This airplane, while it looks great, like Captain Sim, it doesn't perform like Captain Sim. So, yeah, man. I can already tell we're having issues. I mean, it's already like choppy. All right, let's try it again. Let me pull in our load sheet. And if it doesn't work this time, we're just gonna go ahead and try a different airport, I guess.
Got it. Pre-flighting now. Stand by.
Maybe they're penalizing us because we're cheating by using flight engineer help. Yep. Sources are low again. Yeah, we're cooked. Let's try a different airport. Let's try Jamaica. I'm sure this airplane flew to Jamaica before. We'll do nah, we'll fly into Kingston. Nah, we'll do this one here. Yeah, we'll do Montego Bay. All right, let's try this. Set departure. All right, let me go on SimBrief and build this bitch real quick. All right, edit flight. Shit, I forget the code for this. Montego. There we go. Sangster. MKJS. You a gangster, Sangster? All right, we'll just leave it as Philadelphia. All right, so we'll generate this route now. Ah. Perfect place for our business meeting. All right. Never mind. I was going to say so far it's a little smoother, but as soon as I started walking, it got a little choppy. Okay, let me turn the lights on outside. Yeah, I think we're still going to have the same issues. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing is not ready for showtime on Xbox, unfortunately. Which really sucks. It sucks so bad! I'm so mad at this shit. Grr! Oh, man, this makes me mad, dude. It shouldn't be like this. You've had so much time to put this airplane together. So much time. It should, this should not happen. Damn. Damn, you guys suck. Just backing up everything I've said about you guys for a long time now. You guys suck ass. Just cash grab.
Got it. Pre-flighting now. Stand by.
Fuck, dude. So sick of these bitches all around it. All around bitches. I guess I should start recording this. Damn, how long am I into this? Oh, I've only been on for 23 minutes. That's too bad. All right, let's start recording now. All right, we're in the same spot we were at last time. Let's see if the APU comes on. Uh-oh. Whew. It got frozen for a second. I was nervous. Hope that runway is long enough. I think it is. All right. I just want to look at the APU. Don't give me the graphics thing.
All set. That last flow was completed as requested.
Okay. Well, that's positive, I think. Let's see what... All right, well, we don't need to... Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me disconnect the ground. Let's turn the GPU on. Okay, okay. All right, I see you, APU. I see you trying to do your thing. Come on, graphics. I wish there was a level below low for the graphics here. All right, we're going to pull our flight plan in a moment. Ah, look at that. We have our the trip the flight data recorder. That's cool. All right, bleed air, I guess bleed air shut off. We'll leave that. We'll do that for now. All right, let's back up. Well, actually, let's get our flight pulled in here. It would be nice if you could click on this, like in the -8 that we were from FlyJSim. It'd be nice if you could click on this and see exactly what it says here for. I mean, we could probably pull it up on this. Let's see if they have the checklist on here. Well, they do, but let's see what it says here. Yeah, see, it's not even the same checklist. Yeah, this is a much more comprehensive checklist. My goodness, look at this. Wow, we're gonna when we're on the computer, we'll do that one when we're on the computer. Tonight it's just trying to get this to see if it works on Xbox. All right, pull this in. Let's reload this. Okay. Let's turn this on. It's weird that they're not turning on. I mean, we have our system up here. And then we have radio or instrument here for GPS. Well, maybe they'll turn on after the engines start up. Let's push back, I guess. Break off. Hey, which runway are we supposed to be taking off from? Seven. So 7 would be. I think 7 is over there. Good Lord, graphics. Yeah, 7 would be over that way. Okay. All right, let's see if it'll back us up. It hasn't moved us yet. Oh, okay. Okay, everything verified door and equipment status before departure. Okay. Are we moving? I mean... Oh, it's still connecting. Huh, it won't go backwards. It'll just go to the side. Well, that makes sense. You know, why would you want to push back straight into builds? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're creeping. Oh, shit. We creeping. All right, let's get the engine start on.
Going through the engine startup flow. One moment, please, Captain. Captain, happy to report that the aircraft is now set to your specifications.
Great. I don't hear the engines on, but I'll take your word for it. He's just the engineer. This is not the full checklist. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's a why. All right, so we'll just switch to engines on in a moment here. All right, it does not change the wording on the tail here for the registration. Okay, so that's good to know. All right, let's stop here. Let's put our brake back on. Anti-skid, stabilizers. Generator 1 and 2. Yeah, we're gonna play with this. We're gonna play with that another night. Let's see here. Load sheet. Let's see here. Okay, panel states. Okay. Wonder why I said I had to wait for the APU. We already had the APU turned on. Uh-oh, here we go again. Here we go again. We're making it a little farther than last time, but not much. Maybe we just won't move, we'll just sit here. I don't want to go through the checklist mainly because I don't want to get half an hour into it and then the airplane just crash out. All right, we're still waiting for the APU. So supposedly when you click ready for takeoff, it means everything except for it turning the APU on. So it should say ready for takeoff minus you putting the APU on. I mean, really, guys? Really, iniBuilds? This is why nobody invites you over their house. Nobody ever wants you over their house, iniBuilds, for real. They don't. You're a bad friend. You really are. A detractor, exactly. Oh, that's detector. Never mind. I thought that's a detractor. I was like, is that DSP? It's like, oh shit, there's DSP. There's a detractor right there. All right, now can we start the engines now, please? All right, we got one engine fired up. Can you hear it? Let me open up these filters. Make sure it's not my limited and shit. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with it. All right, still don't have avionics. We have our Civ A system, which is a cool system if you want to plug in your own, you know, if you want to plug in the coordinates. Maybe after we put the generators on, maybe that's when the radios will kick on. Maybe we need to have, like, some of these airplanes, you need to have, like, the essential bus 3 connected, or generator 3 or 4, maybe. Maybe it needs to be on... Actually, that wouldn't do anything. That's just to get the info there. Galley power, APU ground service, external power, APU. This is a really cool plane to learn. I'm excited to like. Maybe we'll do like a deep dive on the checklist tomorrow night. We'll just sit here like this with the Xbox controller and just kind of go through it and learn where everything is and get good at turning this airplane on. I love that you can do all these circuits. That is dope as hell. Like, there are some really good things about this airplane. There is a lot of shit about this airplane too. All right, I wonder if I can throw the flight plan into, like it says we can. Send to instruments, sync, calculate, pretty dope. Set bugs and exhaust. All right, flight plan did not pull in here. There's got to be an avionics switch. Maybe it's up top. Okay, so that's ADF. Here's another system down here. Yeah, it's not anything down here. Center console. Really, we can't move that? Oh, there we go. Oh, good. This is a good button right here. So when you're descending and you're going down, when you get to a certain speed, you're going to hear... That's going to be until you put the gear down, or you can push this button and that'll deaden the I thought aren't we starting all the engines? I mean, what the fuck? I said ready for takeoff. All right, let's take a look up here. Oh, here we go. So here's okay, so there's that. That doesn't turn the screen on, I'm aware of that. Maybe standby power needs to be armed. Emergency lighting armed. Panel lights. Seatbelts, non-smoking. Oh, here we go. There we go. Master radio essential number 2. I wonder, do we even have the batteries and shit on? We must have the batteries on. All right, that still didn't turn this on. Yeah, this sucks. Like, engine number 1's not even, like, turning on. Flow stop, timed out, waiting for it. Of course it timed out. This is fucking terrible, man. I'm almost done with this airplane tonight. We can't even turn the bitch on. The APU popped out again. Jesus Christ. All right, let's, I'm gonna restart one last time. I tell you what, let me just try the regular livery that comes with the airplane. Come on, menu. Standard cabin. Give me your most base livery. Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, let's go back to Sankeister. Sankster. Wasn't there a coffee brand called Sankster like 100 years ago? Is that Sanka or Sankster? Sanka, that was what it was. Not Sankster. Sanka. Sanka very much. So the flight director, I thought that automated flow, maybe he just, does everything automated for him. This time we're just going to try to start it with the engines on. There's got to be a really big, I want a printable checklist. I want to be able to print it out and study it. That's what I did with the Concorde. I set up a spreadsheet. God, still memory. Look at that. This is pitiful, man. Absolutely pitiful, iniBuilds. No photogrammetry on, no live weather, no traffic. Everything is set to low. We're out in the middle of the Caribbean to try to get away from big cities. Maybe that'll help. Yep, bam, again. Yeah, this airplane ain't ready for showtime. See, when it does that, that's what's been turning off the APU. Let's come over here and play on this tablet. Maybe this tablet will be nicer to us. Okay. Let's get the APU turned on. See, it still doesn't turn it on. Still got to hold the button. Yeah, it's not gonna work. This is such shit. It really is, man. Can't even fly it. And just so we can prove that this is not a Series X thing right now, let's just grab a different airplane. So this is from iniBuilds. Let's just grab another iniBuilds airplane. Let's grab, I don't know, we'll grab the A310, okay? We'll go to the same, we'll actually go back to Atlanta. Come on. I can't believe iniBuilds doing us dirty like that. I can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. There's some scummy mugs out there nowadays in this flight sim market. Video games and flight sims, man. There's a lot of shady people out there, man, just trying to put out subpar product and trying to get people to pay high prices for it. Like this. There is no way this should have come out on Xbox for $50. in this state. Can't even fly it. You can't even turn it on. I bet you this plane, no problem, I bet. No problem. We'll even leave the lights out. Now, you know, we'll turn them on so we can keep everything consistent. Okay. Ground power, yes, please. We're on the GPU already, I think. Yeah, GPU is connected. Let's see here. We have battery. See? This one, no problem. No problem. I bet you if I go to panel state and choose engines on, we can hear the engines kicking on. We can see them kicking on. This is such a pretty airplane. It really is. I like this airplane a lot. God, I've flown this airplane so many times. Yeah, so this airplane works. The other airplane don't, and I'm not spending any more time on this motherfucker tonight. 50 minutes I've been trying to get this airplane. You know what? I'm gonna try one last time. Let's just go somewhere obscure in the Caribbean and just see if we can get it to turn on. Let's go out here. All right, somewhere far away. Yeah, let's go to Banana. There we go. All right, let's go to Banana. And let's see if this airplane will work here. If it works here, then go to Banana and fly your airplane. If you can take off. It might be too short of a runway here at Banana. Never heard of this place before. Usually I go to like Bora Bora or something like that when I've been having issues in the past. And I go out to like somewhere out in the Pacific Ocean where there's not a lot of people and traffic and stuff like that. Oh, we're still in the wrong airplane. Shit. Hang on. Wrong airplane. There we go. Let's go to David Cassidy Airport. It's fucking disappointing, dude. It really is. All right, I don't see the graphic of the airplane yet. Oh, there it is. It just rendered. It just rendered. Come on, airplane, you can render some more. Come on, yeah, bitch. Let's go. Render my airplane. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Airplane. You know what? This time I'm gonna actually just go through. You know, no, I'm not. What am I talking about? Let's just go here and do what we were doing before. Okay, auto panel states. Let's do APU. It's not on APU. APU is not on yet. All right, now the APU is kicking on. All right, batteries are on. Okay. Let's see, bleeds. All right, let's try turning the engines on. No, come on. There we go. Okay, radio's on. Anti-skid. All right, looks like engine 2 is kicking on. See, you go out to the middle of nowhere, it might work. The navigation here still is not working. We turned the radios on. Doesn't it sound like the engine's off again? All right, what's engine number 1 doing? Okay, generators. Where's fuel? There's hydraulics, engine bleed. All right, there goes the other engine. Kind of hear the engine a little bit whining up. Very disappointing. So if you want to fly this airplane on an Xbox Series X, you have to go out to Banana. Go to Banana and you'll be able to fly it. I'm about done with this airplane tonight. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I've seen everything I need to see. Shit don't work properly. And there are so many buttons to play with. It's awesome. Radio still doesn't turn on. All right, we getting out of here. So you want to go fly this airplane, go to Banana, go to Cassidy International, and There you go. You can live your best life. That's about it, my friends. I got nothing else for you tonight on this one. This was very disappointing for me. I was looking forward to this like so long. I was looking forward to this working, and it just did not. And it's, oh my God. Anyways, I'll be back in a couple of nights. Probably Thursday night is when I'll probably, either Thursday or definitely by Friday. But yeah, man, we'll see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, sub, kick, do all that good shit on the way out the door. And I will see you guys next time. See you. Okay, I'm ready now. All right. See you.